Hello again. I have another passage I would like to read. It's just one. And I'm going to start with the old version and then to the new version. It is Revelations chapter 8, verse 6 through 13. It reads like this. And the 7 angels which had the 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound. The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth. And the third part of trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up. And the second angel sounded, and as it were a great mountain burning with fire, as was cast unto the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood, and the third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and the third part of the ships were destroyed. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from the heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. Now in the newer version, it reads as this. Same chapter 8, verses 6 through 13. Then the 7 angels who had the 7 trumpets prepared to sound them. The first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down upon the earth. A third of the earth was burned up, and a third of the trees were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up. The second angel sounded his trumpet, and something like a huge mountain, all ablaze, was thrown into the sea. A third of the sea turned into blood. A third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. The third angel sounded his trumpet, and a great star, blazing like a torch, fell from the sky on a third of the rivers and on the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood. A third of the waters turned bitter, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. The fourth angel sounded his trumpet, and a third of the sun was struck, a third of the moon, and a third of the stars, so that a third of them turned dark. A third of the day was without light, and also a third of the night. As I watched, I heard an eagle that was flying in midair call out in a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, because of the trumpet blast about to be sounded by the other 3 angels. And I just wanted to share that reading with you guys. There is a lot going on in the world right now, and I just wanted you all to be prepared. Trying to share the reading with you all. It is good to know the Word of God and be able to recognize things for yourself. And I just wanted to share that with you today. And I hope you have a blessed day. And for those that's like, I had also, I'm just going to throw this in here. I was reading in the new version, and where it says eagle, and in the old version it says angel. If you Google the Hebrew meaning for the word eagle. It's actually very interesting, and so you should check that out if you are curious. And so it's actually pretty cool. And so yes, the Hebrew meaning for eagle, because the Bible was Hebrew. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that reading for today. And just leave in the comments, of course, which you prefer, the old version, new version. If you like both versions, subscribe if you haven't. I will try to start doing more readings more often. And I know I had started slacking there for a bit, but I would like to get back into the group of things of at least giving a reading at least once a week, if anything. But I hope you all have a very blessed day, and I will be praying for anybody that needs some prayers. And if you have prayer requests, you can leave that in the comments as well. Even if you just want to put an unspoken request, I'll be praying for that. And may God be with you, and you have a wonderful, safe afternoon. And God bless.